The Dogon people, an ethnic group indigenous to the Central Plateau region of Mali in West Africa, are renowned for their rich history and intricate cosmology. They occupy an area in the Bandi-Agara escarpment, where they have lived for centuries, developing a unique blend of spirituality, astronomy, and social organization. The Dogon people's historical development, oral traditions, and ancient scientific knowledge have captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike, particularly due to their reputed advanced understanding of celestial bodies, which has long been a subject of both admiration and controversy. This blend of cultural practices, mythology, and ancient science offers a profound window into the early achievements of African civilizations, challenging modern assumptions about knowledge, history, and the cosmos. The origins of the Dogon people are shrouded in mystery, but oral traditions suggest that they may have migrated from regions further to the north and east, possibly from the ancient empires of Ghana or Mali. Some accounts even connect them to ancient Egypt, citing linguistic, cultural, and architectural similarities. Regardless of their origins, the Dogon have maintained a unique identity throughout their history, preserving ancient customs and beliefs that distinguish them from neighboring communities. The Dogon people's complex spiritual beliefs are intertwined with their understanding of the natural world and the cosmos. At the core of Dogon cosmology is a belief in a supreme creator, Amma, who is responsible for the creation of the universe. According to Dogon tradition, Amma created the stars and planets, including the Earth, which is viewed as a sacred, living entity. The story of creation is symbolized in the form of Namo, amphibious beings who play an integral role in the formation of life and the transmission of knowledge. The reverence for Namo, often described as part fish and part human, underscores the importance of water, fertility, and the cyclical nature of life in Dogon thought. Namo is also associated with speech, communication, and order, which are essential to the Dogon worldview. In Dogon rituals, the presence of water is symbolic of the life-giving powers of Namo and is seen as essential to spiritual renewal and the continuity of life. The Dogon people's deep connection to the natural environment extends to their agricultural practices and social structure. Living in the rugged terrain of the Bandi-Agara escarpment, the Dogon have adapted to a challenging environment through sophisticated farming techniques and terracing methods. Their agricultural systems reflect a deep understanding of ecological balance, as crops are rotated to prevent soil depletion and communal labor ensures the success of the harvest. The Dogon also build granaries to store grains, ensuring that they have adequate food supplies during the dry season. These granaries, often raised on stilts, are symbolic of Dogon resourcefulness and respect for nature. The complex relationship between the Dogon and their environment is mirrored in their social organization. Traditionally, Dogon society is divided into several hierarchical categories, each with distinct responsibilities and privileges. At the top of this hierarchy is the Dogon, the spiritual leader of the Dogon people, who is believed to have a special connection to Amma and the forces of nature. The Dogon plays a central role in maintaining harmony between the Dogon community and the spiritual world, acting as an intermediary between humans and the divine. However, it is Dogon astronomy and cosmology that have attracted the most attention from both academics and enthusiasts. In the 1930s, French anthropologists Marcel Griaule and Germain Dieterlen conducted extensive research among the Dogon people, documenting their intricate knowledge of celestial bodies, including the star Sirius. According to Dogon oral tradition, Sirius, known to them as the Patolo or Digitaria star, is accompanied by a smaller, invisible star. This companion star, now known as Sirius B, is a white dwarf that was only confirmed by Western astronomers in the mid-20th century, long after the Dogon had reportedly been aware of its existence for centuries. What makes this particularly fascinating is that Sirius B is not visible to the naked eye and requires sophisticated telescopic equipment to observe. The Dogon also described the orbit of Sirius B around Sirius A, as well as its dense mass, information that aligns with modern astronomical knowledge. This advanced astronomical understanding has led to speculation about the sources of the Dogon people's knowledge, sparking debate over whether they could have acquired this information through contact with advanced civilizations or extraterrestrial beings. Although many researchers are skeptical of the idea that the Dogon had knowledge of Sirius B before modern science, the sheer depth of their cosmological beliefs is undeniable. Dogon astronomy is not limited to Sirius, but encompasses the entire solar system. They have detailed knowledge of the phases of the moon, the movements of the planets, and the positions of various stars. These celestial bodies play a crucial role in Dogon rituals, agricultural practices, and social events. For example, the Dogon agricultural calendar is based on the position of Sirius, which is believed to govern the timing of the planting and harvesting seasons. Additionally, the Dogon people's understanding of the universe is deeply spiritual, merging science with myth. For the Dogon, the cosmos is a living, interconnected system in which all elements are imbued with sacred meaning. The stars, planets, and celestial bodies are not merely distant objects. They are seen as active participants in the rhythms of life on Earth. The cycles of the moon, for instance, are closely tied to human fertility, agricultural success, and spiritual renewal. Dogon ceremonies, such as the Sigwe festival, which takes place every 60 years, are intricately linked to these cosmic cycles, marking the alignment of the Sirius star system. The Sigwe festival is one of the most important cultural and religious events for the Dogon people. It celebrates the creation of the world, the first revelation of speech by Namo, and the renewal of life. During this festival, Dogon elders don masks that represent the spirits of the ancestors and perform rituals that are meant to restore balance between the human and spiritual worlds. The masks worn during Sigwe are extraordinary in their design and craftsmanship, symbolizing the Dogon's rich artistic traditions and their connection to the cosmos. The Dogon people's architectural and sculptural accomplishments are further reflections of their cosmology and ancient scientific understanding. The buildings of the Dogon, especially the granaries, shrines, and family homes, are constructed with a keen awareness of their environment, taking advantage of the natural contours of the Bandiagara escarpment. Sculptures often depict ancestral spirits, deities, and mythological beings, embodying the Dogon's reverence for the forces of nature and the cosmos. The art and architecture of the Dogon reflect a deep connection to the land and the universe, with each structure serving both a practical and a spiritual function. Though the Dogon people have managed to preserve many aspects of their ancient traditions, their way of life is now under threat due to a variety of factors. Environmental degradation, economic challenges, and the encroachment of modernity have altered Dogon society. Furthermore, the political instability in Mali, particularly the rise of insurgent groups in the region, has threatened the Dogon people's safety and disrupted their traditional ways of life. Despite these challenges, the Dogon people continue to uphold their traditions, particularly in rural areas where ancient practices remain a central part of daily life. The history of the Dogon and their ancient science is a testament to the intellectual and spiritual richness of African civilizations. Their complex cosmology, agricultural systems, and architectural achievements demonstrate a profound understanding of both the terrestrial and celestial realms. Whether their advanced astronomical knowledge is the result of independent observation, ancient contacts, or some other source, it remains one of the most intriguing aspects of their culture. As the modern world increasingly encroaches upon traditional societies like the Dogon, it is more important than ever to recognize and appreciate their contributions to human knowledge and their unique place in history. The Dogon people, with their deep connection to the cosmos and the earth, offer a powerful reminder of the profound wisdom that ancient civilizations can still impart to the world today.